Hi guys, this video about shooting a commercial for dental practice. Let me show you how to make it a smile worth a success. Well, you are considering commercial video for dental practice. That's fantastic. And I know dental offices can be a bit tricky to film. After all, medical equipment, uniforms, and dental tools aren't exactly what you call glamorous cinematic videos. But don't worry, I've got you covered. Here are some tips that I used during my last shoot for dental practices in Austin, Texas. Tip number 1, tidy up the office. And I mean really tidy it up. Let's be honest, dental offices aren't known for being movie sets. You got the equipment everywhere, tools that look a little too medieval for the average viewer, stacks of documents, office supplies. Yeah, it's a time to declutter. Before we show up with the cameras, give your office the minimalist treatment. Anything that doesn't spark joy should be tucked away. We leave the essentials that create a clean, modern and inviting vibe. Take away employees' personal items, sticky notes, pictures of family members, trash cans, cups and bottles, and especially seasonal decorations. That was my case several times, and every time when I shoot video for dental offices, I see the same problem. Try adding some green plants or branded poster. Trust me, nothing says we are professional and friendly, like a sleek, clutter-free space with a plant. Tip number 2, give us enough time to make you look amazing. Now we know time is the money, but hear us out. You may think we can wrap up your entire shot in a half day. That was the case for me many times. But dental offices are small. We know we have been in enough of them to feel like camera ninjas squeezing into the tight spaces. And let's not forget about the lighting, or dental lighting. It's a great for cleaning teeth, but can make even the best looking office seems like it's lit by interrogation lamps. We'll need some extra time to set up lights that make your practice shine. It's like a dental checkup. Rushing through it never leads to good results, so it's pretty the same with filming your dental studio. So let's plan for a full day. That's a way we'll have enough time to adjust the lights, set up their perfect angles, and make you and your team look like a dental rock stars. On this project, we were lucky to have a spacious office with large windows and a lot of light. In this case, I used the Apertura 300X to shoot against the bright windows. Fortunately, the client had shades on the windows, which made it easy to reduce the amount of light coming through. Tip 3. Smile. No one wants to see a close-up of your tooth. Trust me. We're in the business of making people look good, and that means knowing what not to film. Sure, teeth are important, but we are not here to scare your potential clients away with close-ups of root canal in progress or extreme shots of molars. Instead, we'll focus on what really matters, the smiling faces of your patients and team. Happy patients and friendly dentists are the best way to show how great your practice is. And to make sure your office looks as welcoming as possible, we can add a few finishing touches, bright vases, colorful posters, or whatever gives your space a warm, inviting feel. Remember, the goal is to make your office feel like a place people actually want to go to without anxiety. So let's keep the clinical stuff and focus on those beautiful smiles. For this shot, I brought a variety of lenses: Canon RF 24-70, 70-200, and even a wide 16-35 lens. I also used Peter McKinnon V&D filters to improve the blacks and shadows while reducing overexposure. Tip number 4. Vertical or horizontal? Let's talk about social media. Here is a fun fact. Most people are watching videos on their phones these days. So while a horizontal video is great for websites and TV, social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok are all about the vertical format. So my client also asked me to shoot in a vertical format, and that's what I did. We have seen it time and time again. Clients shooting every day horizontally only to crop it later for Instagram. And let's be real, cropping a video to fit a vertical screen is like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. It doesn't always work, but don't worry, we can shoot both horizontal and vertical versions if you know what to do. That way, whether you are posting on YouTube, Instagram or Facebook, your video will look sharp and professional no matter where it's viewed. I took both of my Canon R5C cameras and switched the rotation from horizontal to vertical using additional Ulanzi Falcam mounts. I will leave link in the description. I highly recommend testing this setup at home, otherwise you might end up feeling stressed on the actual filming day. I shoot in 4K 30 FPS with zoom and wide shots, giving me plenty of flexibility during editing. Tip number 5. Teleprompters aren't just for news anchors. Let's face it, dentists didn't go to school to become actors, and public speaking can be intimidating. In my specific case, I was very happy to work with a highly professional dentist that can speak easy. That's why we highly recommend using a teleprompter. You will not have to worry about memorizing lines or freezing up in front of the camera. It's like having your own personal script coach right in front of you. I used Glide Gear teleprompter and it works perfectly for me. Some people may not need it, but for those who do, it's a lifesaver. Trust me, your confidence will shine and we'll get the perfect shot without 20 takes of what was I supposed to say again? Some bonus tips if you are shooting kids in a dental offices. First, make it fun and colorful. Kids love bright colors, so let's use that to our advantage. Ask your team or tell to your client to dress in a solid but vibrant colors. And if your office isn't already bursting with fun colors, try to help your client add some bright paintings, green vases, or playful posters. One more tip, keep the atmosphere with the kids lighthearted. Kids and their parents can feel a bit anxious about visiting the dentist. To make everyone feel at ease, we'll keep the tone playful. We might even play some fun music during the shoot to keep things lively and easy for kids. Imagine the dentist giving a high five or even dancing with the kids. Now that's the kind of vibe we want to capture. One more pro tip, use animation in post-production. Once we get to the editing stage, we can add some extra magic with bright animations and fun characters, like a friendly talking toothbrush or smiling tooth. These little touches make the video more engaging and fun for kids. It might even make them excited to visit dentist. No, I'm serious, that's what the goal of this video. And also, it's really important, remember that if you're working with kids, you must obtain signed consent from their parents to include them in your commercial. So if you're ready to create a commercial that shows off your dental practice or your client in the best light, literally, I'm here to help. We'll bring the creativity and expertise and the fun, while you focus on what you do the best, keeping these smiles healthy. See you guys.